Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the fourth video in my travel album series for a traveler's notebook I'm putting together for my daughter's trip to Chicago she had this summer with her grandma. And these are like the last four layouts, and then I'll have a flip through. I will leave the link down below for the first three so that you can see the previous layouts come together. So what I'm working with now first is a stamp set from Close to My Heart. It was the stamp of the month for July, and it was just adorable. It had all these like um ocean animals. It had like the turtle that you just saw me do. I'm also going to stamp out a fish, but I also had like a seagull and a crab and a few other things, and I thought these were very fitting for showing the day that they went to the aquarium. They went to the Shed Aquarium, Shedd. I hope I'm saying that right, in Chicago, and she just had a great all time. So it's good to open her eyes up to these different experiences. I always love doing this, and I haven't been able to take her to an aquarium yet, but due to the fact that she loved this so much, I definitely have to make a voyage down to Miami, where I know that there is one down there. So I'm just stamping the images, and I fully think that I will be coloring these in. I have the Crayola Super Tip 100 pack, and so I take the time to just do it. So I just have a little decorative element down there, which I thought was cute. You could leave it black and white. It also looks really cute, but I definitely color mine in. So here are the ticket stubs. My mother-in-law saved them, and so I just printed a few of the photos so that they were on the back of that, and I'm going to use it in that little pocket, just like as you see. That pocket is from a old crepe paper collection that I've had in my stash for a while, and I thought it went well to hold my journaling. And then I'm just doing some four 2x3 photos on this side, with the kids kind of mesmerized by fish tanks and the dolphins, and they got to touch like the little starfish exhibit. And so Vale was just all engulfed in it, and I love the pictures that they sent to me. So here are my super tip markers. I got a new pack of the 100 tips, the 100 colors. Simply because I did have the 50, I think, a while ago, but my 4-year-old does love them, as well as her, like the chunkier, thicker regular Crayolas. So some of them already have gotten lost. We've lost caps, so some of them are dried out. And I just thought, okay, it was school supply time. They were like at Target. I bought them. And these are just going to be like mommy's special pack, and keep them in my craft room, like separate all the time, and not with like our universal like arts and craft bins for her, so that hopefully I can keep these to my disposal, and keep them quite nice. So I'm definitely coloring the turtle, and I'm making the fish all like pink and orange and red, I believe, just to kind of pick up the pinks from the opposite side. It came out really cute, and then later on you'll see me, because I don't think I do it here, but I kind of finished the collection comes with a sheet of rub-ons that are all kind of like this paint splatter, watercolor, imaging. And so I do add a couple to the top of this page too. I just don't think I do it initially on the layout. It was one of those hindsight things to get the book done and use up as much of the kit that I went back and filled in some spaces, along with some of those like tiny word stickers, which you'll see probably on the final flip through. And my journaling I did separate too, because I did go back and add my journaling, because I did it on clear sticker paper from Avery. So that makes this layout complete. Next, they had went to Haunted Trails, which sort of to me seems like a stationary fair in Chicago area, and it has this whole Halloween theme that's always there, which I loved. And so there was a picture in front of like this little like vampire person, and then there's another picture with the grandparents in front of like a huge like Frankenstein, which was really cute. So I did my journaling on just white card copy paper, and did my journaling kind of like my cousin wish for them, and I did it with letters to color in as well, intentionally. So I grabbed my super tip and I color them all in a different color. I just made sure to keep cousins all in like cool tones, so blues, greens, and purples, and then I did squad with orange, yellow, red, and pink. And my wish is just that these four get to grow up together as much as possible. I think it's great. I'm from a big family as well, and I have fond memories of growing up with my cousins. And it's my, wish for my daughter as well to always have her cousin. Since she seems to be our only child, it's good to have cousins that we can borrow for sleepovers and stuff once in a while. And if they already have a great relationship, that's all that I care about. So my mother-in-law kept the like pamphlet for this place called Haunted Trails. So I'm just cutting out kind of the fun, almost like a marker graffiti type penmanship. So it says good times, fun times, and great time. And then I used a 2-inch punch to cut out the actual logo of the park. And then had a bunch of pictures printed for this, not knowing what I wanted to use, but definitely narrow it down. I think I only take off maybe one from the page, or maybe I use all of them. And it was hard because now at this point too, this is like the one of the last layouts. It's rather chunky to push the left side down. So that's why they were constantly slipping until I made my final decision. So put all the golf cart pictures on the left with the logo, and then on the right was more of a grid type situation, and then breaking it up with the fun words from there. And I thought the words in red, yellow, and purple worked great with this kind of mandala mixed media page on the left, which was probably one of my favorites. It was in the beginning and this one too. Love that paper so much. And then in the last layout, not really a layout, but just the last few pictures, my mother-in-law took of them on the plane coming home. And I do get letters that are, say, coming home. It's a tiny alpha that I got from Target, believe it or not. And then I surprised them at the airport when they got picked up. I joined my father-in-law to get them. And it was great to see the surprise on my daughter's face. I haven't seen her in 10 days. It was so hard. So here I am writing coming home. I'll do the journaling on clear sticker paper, which does make it hard to see on this very busy background, but it's okay. And in the end, too, I think I get like one flower bit, an old cardstock piece from a Maggie Holmes collection, and I just liked it because it had a yellow flower, which worked out good. On the front and back covers, I do make a little pocket out of scrapbook paper from the collection to hold their boarding tickets. So that was the front and afterwards in the cover of the book. So that worked out really good too. And I love holding on to tickets like that. I know you can scan them on your phone, but I will forever print my ticket out and love having that boarding pass in my books. So I'm finally adhering the Chicago down to the front, and that will wrap up this these pages for this album. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for the flip through.